Spain is a country known for its rich culture, stunning landscapes, and vibrant lifestyle. But there's something else that makes Spain unique: the fact that public nudity is legal in many parts of the country. Yes, you heard that right. Unlike most countries around the world, Spain has relatively relaxed rules when it comes to nudity in public spaces, especially in areas like beaches, resorts, and certain designated zones. But how does this impact the daily lives of locals and tourists? What does public nudity mean in the context of Spanish culture? Let's dive into how this legal freedom plays a role in shaping life in Spain. Understanding the law on public nudity. First, let's talk about the legal framework surrounding nudity in Spain. Public nudity is not universally allowed everywhere, but it is permitted in specific areas such as designated nudist beaches and private properties. Spain has a long history of beach culture, and with its expansive coastline, there are many secluded spots where people can enjoy the sun without clothing. In fact, Spain is home to some of the most famous nudist beaches in Europe, where clothing is entirely optional. However, the key factor is that nudity is only legal in places where it's explicitly allowed. While beaches may be welcoming to those who prefer to be without clothes, the same can't be said for urban areas, public parks, or streets. In these places, exposing oneself in public could result in fines or legal action, especially if it's seen as an act of indecency or public disturbance. The balance is maintained through clear zoning, where nudist-friendly areas are defined and separated from those where nudity is not allowed. Spain's nudist beaches, a glimpse into freedom. Spain boasts an impressive number of nudist beaches, many of which are located along the country's beautiful Mediterranean and Atlantic coasts. Some of the most famous include Playa de Ses Elites in Formentera, Playa de las Dunas in Fuerteventura, and Playa de la Marbella in Barcelona. These beaches are popular with both locals and international visitors who seek a more liberated and natural experience in the sun. In these areas, you'll find a relaxed atmosphere where people of all ages, shapes, and sizes embrace the freedom to enjoy the sand and surf without the restriction of clothing. It's a common sight to see families, friends, and couples lounging on the beach, playing volleyball, or swimming in the sea, all while completely nude. The sense of freedom is palpable, and nudity here is regarded as a non-issue, just another way for people to connect with nature. But it's not just about removing clothing. Many nudist beaches in Spain have developed a unique community spirit, where visitors can enjoy the shared experience of being in a liberated space. Whether it's the openness to different body types or the acceptance of diverse lifestyles, these beaches often create an environment of camaraderie and mutual respect.
Nudist resorts and spas, a growing trend.
In addition to the beaches, Spain has seen a rise in nudist resorts, hotels, and spas that cater to those seeking a more private, clothing-free experience. These resorts typically offer everything from luxurious accommodations to spa treatments, fitness centers, and gourmet dining, all while allowing guests to enjoy their stay without any clothing. These nudist resorts are designed to make people feel comfortable in their natural state. With a strong focus on relaxation and rejuvenation, these places often attract tourists looking for an escape from the pressures of everyday life. The relaxed dress code contributes to a more stress-free, open atmosphere where individuals can feel liberated from societal norms and embrace their bodies without judgment. Cultural perception of nudity in Spain. While Spain is progressive when it comes to public nudity, it's important to understand the cultural context that shapes the Spanish view of nudity. In Spain, nudity is not sexualized in the way it is in many other parts of the world. It's seen as a natural state of being, closely tied to the country's long tradition of enjoying outdoor life. Spain's Mediterranean lifestyle places a heavy emphasis on outdoor activities, and many Spaniards see nudity as a simple way to connect with nature and take part in their culture's deep appreciation for leisure. This approach to nudity is also influenced by the country's historical connection with naturism and its more liberal approach to sexual freedom. In the 20th century, Spain experienced a shift in social attitudes that led to the acceptance of nudism, particularly in the context of tourism. Spanish beaches became some of the first to allow nudity, and over time, the practice expanded to resorts and spas. Today, it remains an important part of Spain's tourism industry, drawing visitors from all over the world who are interested in embracing the freedom of a clothing-optional lifestyle. Social etiquette and respect for others. Despite the freedom to be nude in certain areas, public nudity in Spain is still governed by etiquette and respect for others. It's crucial to remember that nudity should be practiced responsibly, respecting both the legal guidelines and the cultural expectations. For instance, while it's perfectly acceptable to sunbathe in the nude at a designated beach, walking around fully nude in a city street would not be appropriate and could even lead to legal consequences. The key is understanding where nudity is permitted and when it might be considered disruptive. Moreover, Spaniards who embrace nudity do so in a very nonchalant, respectful manner. There's a general understanding that nudity in public spaces is not a form of exhibitionism or provocation. Instead, it's about personal freedom and body acceptance. This relaxed attitude makes Spain one of the more open-minded countries when it comes to nudity, tourism, and the global appeal. For international visitors, Spain's legal stance on public nudity adds an intriguing element to their travel experience. Tourists from countries where nudity is heavily regulated or prohibited may find it refreshing to visit a destination where they can openly embrace their natural selves. The presence of clothing-optional beaches and resorts has made Spain a top destination for nudist tourism, with many travelers seeking to experience the country's natural beauty in a unique, unrestricted way. In fact, Spain's progressive policies on nudity have contributed to its popularity as a nudist-friendly destination, drawing tourists who value both the beauty of the environment and the opportunity to experience a more liberated lifestyle.
Conclusion.
Life in Spain, where public nudity is legal in certain spaces, offers a unique perspective on freedom, nature, and body acceptance. The country's beaches, resorts, and cultural attitudes provide an open-minded environment that invites both locals and tourists to embrace their natural state. With a balance between respecting the law, understanding cultural nuances, and enjoying the personal liberation that comes with nudity, Spain stands as a haven for those seeking a different, more relaxed approach to life. Whether you're basking in the sun on a nudist beach or enjoying a meal at a clothing-optional resort, public nudity in Spain is an integral part of the country's rich cultural tapestry.